morning. I'm freezing, so I'm sitting by our little fire. We got this off Amazon. It was only like $250, and this fireplace you can either just turn on the light or you can turn on the heater. So we basically just use this to heat the room instead of our actual heater, and I usually sit right in front of it when I'm cold. I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I have a couple things that I want to do today. First, I need to finish making the calendar for my parents. My siblings and I make our parents a calendar every year for Christmas as a Christmas gift, and I'm pretty close to finishing, but I just have a couple more things to do, so I want to finish that. And then I also need to wrap some presents because there's nothing under our tree right now, and it's sad. And I have presents, I just need to wrap them so that I can put them under the tree. My lunch is cheese and salami and crackers. This is what I've been eating like every single day for lunch because it's easy and I'm lazy. It's cold. Ugh. Hi. Spooky loves the balcony.
Something funny in my ear. It's like,
Special delivery.
what? For me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Oh, it's so frothy. Wait, this is proprietary.
Oh!
I'm just kidding.
Hi, Smokey. Why is she laying like that? The cushion under her belly instead of her head.
I don't know.
Cheers, y'all. Alright, I have got some boxes around me that I need to open and then wrap because they are a bunch of gifts, and I'm pretty sure all of these are for AJ, so he's not allowed to watch this. If you missed my video a little while ago, it was like my holiday gift guide, and I also kind of talked about what I'm giving each of my family members for Christmas. This video, I guess, is kind of a continuation of that, specifically for AJ, who, if you don't know, is my hubby. I feel like for the most part, I kind of got stuff along the lines of what I was talking about in that video, but his was the most uncertain, so now you'll get to see what I got. In terms of the rest of my family, we shipped a couple gifts there from my parents already, so they're just gonna get them from Amazon or wherever we bought the stuff from. And then the gifts that I got for my brother and sister, I don't know why I didn't ship them straight to them. I shipped them here for some reason and they haven't even gotten here yet, and it's December 19th, so they're not gonna get here in time for me to then ship them to them. So they're unfortunately not gonna have their gifts from me on Christmas, but it's okay. They understand. This is the first year we've done Christmas apart like this because we've always all lived near each other. So it's definitely been a journey. We're figuring it out, but my sister's actually visiting in a couple weeks in January and I'm so excited. So I figured I would give her her present in person and she could bring the rest back. Anyway, now it's time to open the boxes for the stuff that I got for AJ. And again, if you're watching this right now, stop. Turn it off. So if you didn't see my holiday gift guide video, I had mentioned that he was very adamant this year that he didn't want a lot of material things. He just said that he has everything he needs and he doesn't want to have to find a spot for anything else. Obviously that makes gift giving kind of difficult. Also, one of my love languages is definitely giving gifts. I love to get gifts for people and I love to like put a lot of thought into them. So this posed a bit of a challenge for me, but nothing I couldn't handle. So I figured out what I think is going to be a really sweet gift. The main gift is an experience so that it's not like a tangible item he has to find a spot for, but I did pair it with a couple actual like objects. They go together and it's not like stuff he has to store. It's like decor we can put on the walls. So it's not gonna like take up a ton of space and like stress him out because he needs to find somewhere to put it, you know? Here's package number 1. I want to open it, but also then I have to roll it back up. Oh, I forgot it came with that. So I'm not gonna open these right now and unroll them because that's a pain. Obviously I want him to do that on the day of, but I'll put photos on the screen of the 2 things I got. This first one is a scratch off world map, so you hang it on the wall and then you scratch off all the places you visit. I thought this would be fun just because we both love to travel and it's kind of our biggest goal in life is to travel to a lot of places and be able to travel to a lot of places. We pretty much had our dream honeymoon doing a Mediterranean cruise. Neither of us had ever been to Europe, so it was just like a lot of fun and we both just love traveling to new places. So I thought this would be a really cool gift. The seller is Kristen Douglas Art on Etsy. I'll have it linked below, the product that I got specifically, but she does a ton of these things and it even comes with like this little guitar pick thing to scratch everything off with. So this is the first thing I got, and again, it just hangs on the wall. He doesn't have to like find a spot for it. I'll figure out where we can put it. I was torn between getting one of like just the US states or one of the world because I kind of wanted one of just the US states because it's bigger so you can kind of see it better. But then I was thinking, one, we collect my license plates that I love to collect from each state that we go to, so that's kind of one way we're keeping track of where we've been. And 2, the world map does have all the states on it. It's just smaller because it's a whole world map instead of just the states. So I figured like long term this would be more fun to have anyway. And then the second one I got from her is one of all the national parks, because that's also another thing we've talked about is how we want to hit all the national parks. We have this like national park, what is it called, passport book, where like every time you go to one you can get a stamp in it to show that you went there. That's been a fun way for us to kind of like collect stamps at each park that we go to, but I figured this would be another fun way to keep track because it's also a scratch off. Those are the 2 things that I ordered from Etsy. And then the third thing, I know I went a little crazy. I was just feeling indecisive on like what I wanted to get him, because the third thing I got I actually made myself, and I used like different resources online to inspire this. Okay, this is just rolled up again, but this is from Shutterfly because I designed it myself and printed it through them. I'll put a photo on the screen again. It's like a Portland bucket list because that's where we're currently living and we just moved here very recently. And now I'll explain why I got so many different travel things. For one, like I said, we love to travel. It's our goal to travel to as many places as possible, hence the world map. And we've also specifically spoken about traveling to as many national parks as possible, hence the national park scratch off. But I wanted the physical gifts to somehow tie into the experience that I planned for us, and we're not really in a state financially right now where I could plan a big trip to like go to a national park or go to another country, so those weren't super relevant to the gift, but I still wanted to get them for our future travels because I thought it'd be fun. This is more relevant to the actual experience I'm gifting. So it's a list of like, I think I picked 48 things. Was that the number? Or maybe it was like 40 things, using different resources online to figure out like what the best things to do around Portland are. And then using this bucket list, I planned out like a whole date day for us around the city to like do new things and check off some of the stuff on the bucket list. And some of this stuff is really cool. Like one of the things I got, don't tell him, it's like a tour of a submarine that like used to be active but isn't anymore. There's some stat about it, I forget what it is, but it's like the most or the oldest or most recently used, I don't even remember what the stat is, but it's some cool important submarine and you get to tour it. And that's just like such a random thing that just happens to be in Portland, you know? So I thought it was cool because we're doing stuff like that you didn't even know was here. Anyway, enough rambling about that. So those are the 3 like poster things I got him. And then I got him some frames to put them in so that we can hang them on the wall and actually use them. Okay, why did they send such a massive box for just these 2 little things? That says exactly what it is. It's basically like wooden sticks that have magnets on them, so you put them on the top of the poster and on the bottom, and then it hangs like that, and they like stick with the magnets. So I got 2 that are this size for the National Park scratch off and the Portland bucket list. And then I think this giant long one is for the world map. Yes. All right, so this should be everything for him, but I do have a couple more packages here and I'm not sure why. Okay, actually, I think this one I'm not supposed to open. I think this is from my mom for Christmas because she told me she was sending something to our address from Etsy, and this is not an Amazon package. So I'm gonna assume that that's what this is and I'm not gonna open it. But then I have, okay, this literally feels empty. It feels like there's nothing in here. Like it's completely flat. Okay, I was right. What? Has this ever happened to someone before? This is completely empty. There's nothing in here. I was right. Okay, I know it felt like there was nothing in here, but I still expected there to be something. I'm so confused. Anyway, moving along. Oh, it's my little spoons. This is so random. I ordered these a while ago, actually. These are like little espresso spoons. If you saw, I don't even remember what video it was. It may have been my espresso machine unboxing video, or maybe it wasn't. But I was using one of those long, fancy, like, spoons that bartenders and baristas use to stir their drinks. And I was saying that I need to get more. These are not at all those, but I thought they looked cute, so I decided to get this type. They're like really long, skinny spoons that you mix espresso and drinks with. I know, it's really random. It came with 4 of them. I don't really know why. Like, I know you can just use a normal spoon, but I had an Amazon gift card, so I got these. All right, that is everything. So now I need to wrap gifts. I am totally the type of person to individually wrap every single thing just because I think it's fun. Because it's mysterious, you know? Like, there's more presents under the tree, and, like, you unwrap this, and you're like, what is this for? But then you unwrap a poster, and you're like, oh, you know? But maybe I'll pair these 2 up, so I'm not, like, too obnoxious with it, and then wrap this one on its own, and then the posters all individually. I also haven't decided how I want to gift the experience. I don't know if I'm gonna just, like, tell him when he opens the Portland poster, and I'll just say, like, by the way, part of your gift is checking some of these off. We're gonna do it on this day. Here's what we're doing. Or if I, like, print the itinerary out and, like, put it in a stocking or something. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Also, we don't have a printer, so that would be a little bit difficult. Let's start wrapping. Finished wrapping all my gifts. Can you see them? It's funny because they're all like kind of the same shape. I feel like this is gonna look really funny under the tree. Anyway, I'm gonna just write on them with Sharpie like to AJ, love Rachel, because we don't have any gift tags and I didn't know. I feel like the gift wrapping and gift giving and gift situation this year is so whack, but we're making do with what we've got. much finished the calendar. I think I'm gonna run it by my siblings hopefully later today or tomorrow before I officially order it, just to like see if they have any suggestions. But I'll show you a few of my favorite pages. Here's the cover. This photo is from our rehearsal dinner, and can I just say thank God we took this photo there, because now that we're older and we don't all live together, it's gotten really hard to find a group photo every year for the cover of the calendar. This is a fun page because the months where it's someone's birthday, we like to mainly put photos of them to highlight them. And April is AJ's birthday month, but it's also my sister's birthday month. Her name's Willow. So it's funny because they always have to share the month, and it's just funny because he's a human and she's literally a bird. Here's the October page. This is a sweet month because this was our wedding. We haven't gotten all the professional photos back, unfortunately. We just have some sneak peeks. So I included some of the sneak peeks, but they're all of the wedding party and stuff. So we unfortunately don't have any professional photos of us with our family to put in here. So instead I just put that group photo from the wedding rehearsal and then this selfie of all the groomsmen and my dad. I thought that was cute. And then here's December, which is my month because my birthday in December, so I put one of our Christmas card photos with Suki because I just thought it was cute. And then of course I love my coffee, so I thought a photo of me drinking coffee on our honeymoon was perfect, and then just a couple other fun photos. Now that's a little sneak peek. If you're curious, we use Walgreens to make the calendar because it's pretty cheap and it's quick. You can usually get it same day or next day, which is really nice for Christmas gifts, especially this year we're doing it so much later than we normally do, but it'll definitely still be ready in time because they can do it in a day versus websites like Shutterfly or Vistaprint or whatever. You have to wait for shipping and stuff, which takes forever. If you're curious, that's what we use. Highly recommend. But yeah, I feel good that we're pretty much done with this. I'll just check with my siblings, show them all the pages, and then we'll go ahead and order it, which means I got the two things I wanted to get done today: wrapping presents and making this calendar. I do also kind of want to bake some more cookies. I know, who am I? I've been baking so much this month, but we ran out of the cookies I baked a couple weeks ago in, was that my first? No, I think it was my second Vlogmas video. We ran out of those, so I kind of want to make more cinnamon cookies because they're my favorite. And then I also want to make the sugar cookies that we cut out and decorate with frosting every year because I haven't made those yet, and Christmas is in 6 days, so I feel I need to do that. I am feeling a bit lazy and I don't really feel like baking right now, but it's the recipes are so quick and easy, it's not even gonna take that long, so I think I'm just gonna make myself do it so that we can maybe bake the cookies and decorate them this weekend, and then snowball cookies, just be good to have because they're so yummy.